The Remarkable Rocket is a short story written by Oscar Wilde. It's one of the fairy tales included in his collection titled The Happy Prince and Other Tales, first published in 1888. This story is a satirical and whimsical tale that tells the story of a self-absorbed and pompous firework, the Remarkable Rocket, and his misadventures. Once upon a time, in a garden, there was a rocket who was considered remarkable because he was so convinced of his own importance. He believed that his sole purpose in life was to shine brilliantly and make a lasting impression on the world. The Remarkable Rocket was filled with grandiose ideas about his own beauty and the impact he would have when he was finally lit. He often spoke about his dreams of becoming famous and admired by all. However, the other fireworks and creatures in the garden grew tired of his vanity and self-importance. Finally, the day of the royal fireworks display arrived. The Remarkable Rocket was set to be the grand finale of the show, and he was more excited than ever. But things didn't go as planned. When the time came for him to be lit, a gust of wind blew out his fuse and he failed to ignite. The crowd was disappointed, and the other fireworks in the garden made fun of him. The next day, a gardener found the unlit rocket and used him as a stick to support a young and fragile rosebush. The rocket, still convinced of his own importance, began to complain to a frog about his misfortune. The frog was unimpressed and told the rocket that he was just a stick now and no longer remarkable. Time passed, and the Remarkable Rocket's condition deteriorated. Eventually, he was thrown into a ditch to rot away with other discarded items. He continued to talk to himself, believing that he was the most remarkable rocket in the world. But no one paid any attention to him, and he was completely forgotten. The story ends with the Remarkable Rocket decaying and still believing in his own significance, while the other creatures and fireworks in the garden went on with their lives, no longer bothered by his self-centeredness. The Remarkable Rocket is a satirical tale that illustrates the themes of vanity, self-importance, and the folly of seeking recognition and admiration above all else. It is a cautionary tale about the dangers of narcissism and the importance of humility and modesty.